Hello there, welcome to NTV English News Bulletin. I am Bhavana Casey. In the beginning, we have the headlines. Kaktihar being celebrated today, offering worship and food to crows considered as messengers of society. Dhanvantari Day also being marked today. Xi Jinping handed a third term as CPC's leader in a break with President. Party's new central leadership also unveiled. Russia launches massive strikes targeting Ukraine's energy grid. Kiev says nearly 1.5 million households without electricity. And New Zealand stuns defending champion Australia in Super 12 of T20 World Cup. Arch rivals India and Pakistan to clash in today's match. Welcome back. You are with NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have the news in details. Kaktihar, the festival of crows, is being observed across the country today. Tihar festival, also known as Yemapanchak, is observed for next 5 days, performing various rituals as per the time-honored tradition. Though Yemapanchak began from Saturday, the Kaktihar is celebrated today only due to change in Tithi dates this year. Crows, regarded as messengers in Nepali society, are worshipped and fed today. During the Tihar festival, people decorate their houses with colorful lights, flowers and the well lamps. Playing Deusi Vailo along with worshipping various animals and birds are significant aspects of this festival. The Dhanvantari Day and Health Day is being observed across the country today. The day Lord Dhanvantari, the founder of Ayurveda, a Vedic science of medicine. The day is celebrated on the 13th day of Kartik Krishna Paksha every year in commemoration of Dhanvantari, the founder of Ayurveda, the oldest Vedic medical system based on medicinal herbs and plants. Dhanvantari Jayanti has been officially celebrated in Nepal following the establishment of Ayurveda campus in Noradevi Ob, Kathmandu. On the occasion of Dhanvantari Jayanti today, various programs are being organized across the country. Ruling coalition is organizing election-centric joint orientation program in Birendranagar, the capital of Karnali province today. The meeting will be attended by the top leaders of the ruling coalition. Prime Minister and Nepali Congress's President Sher Bahadur Dewa, CPN Mao Center Chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal, and CPN Unified Socialist Center Chair Madhav Nepal and other top leaders, among others, will address the program to take place at 2 p.m. It is learned candidates from each district of Karnali and leaders from each party will participate in the meeting. With this update, a time to go for a short break, but still to come we have. Welcome back. You are with NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have more updates from the home front. Nepali Congress's leader and philanthropist Mayadevi Shrestha has passed away at the age of 92. Shrestha breathed her last at 1 a.m. this morning while undergoing treatment at Chitwan Medical College in Bharatpur. Awarded with Nepal Ama Award, the former member of parliament was a patron of Mayadevi Kanya campus in Bharatpur. Shrestha has reportedly donated more than 1 billion rupees to various social causes. She was born in Bandipur of Tanahu on 5th Assos 1985 Bikram Sammat. Meanwhile, the Nepali Congress has issued a condolence statement mourning the demise of the senior leader of the party. It also has stated that all programs slated for today will be postponed. Now to the international updates. Xi Jinping has been elected General Secretary of the 20th Central Committee of the Communist Party of China, CPC, at the committee's first plenary session held on Sunday. Xi has a third term as China's leader in a break with a recent president. He also has introduced his new top team, which includes former Shanghai Party chief Li Qiang as the new premier. Xi, aged 69, is arguably the most powerful party chief since the first communist-era leader Mao Zedong, who died in 1976. Much has changed since then. China has risen to be the world's second-largest economy and has one of the biggest militaries. Ukrainian President Zelensky had said Russia has launched a new massive strike targeting Ukraine's energy grid. He said the attacks were on a very wide scale, hitting Ukraine's regions in the west, center and the east. Nearly 1.5 million households were left without electricity. But Zelensky said most of the Russian missiles and drones were being shot down, and such strikes would not stop a Ukrainian military advance. Almost a third of Ukraine's power stations and other energy-generating facilities have been destroyed in a wave of air strikes since Monday last week. More updates lined up on the other side, but before that, let's have what we have coming up next. Welcome back. Now to more updates. In just over a week's time, Brazilians will choose their next president, and the outcome could decide the future of the Amazon. The current president, Jair Bolsonaro, believes that rainforests should be exploited for economic gain. His opponent, Lula da Silva, has put its conservation at the heart of his campaign. Caught in the middle are the residents of small indigenous villages who are seeing their livelihoods and their homes threatened with devastation. The leader of Haripuna indigenous group said the destruction of the Amazon rainforest is increasing every year. Thousands of people attended on Saturday the 15th edition of the Zombie Walk in Mexico City. Doused in fake blood and wearing torn clothing and masks, the participants marched again after a 3-year hiatus because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Marking the 15th anniversary of the parade, the organizers chose the traditional Mexican Quinceañera birthday celebration as the theme for this edition. The themes range from the cosplay of popular zombie movies to a folk Mexican character of Katrina. The organizers asked walkers to bring food to donate to the Global Food Banking Network. Mexico's first zombie walk dates back to 2007, 4 years after the zombie walk ever celebrated in Toronto in 2003. More updates lined up on the other side, but before that, let's have the highlights first. Now to sports. Devon Conway scored an unbeaten 92 as New Zealand demolished defending champions and host Australia and claimed an 89-run victory in the opening game of the T20 World Cup Super 12 phase at the Sydney Cricket Ground on Saturday. Conway's fellow opener Finn Allen chipped in with 42 runs after being dropped on 19, and James Neesham scored 26 off 13 balls as New Zealand finished with 204-3 after being put in to bat. In another match, Sam Curran became the first England player to take 5 wickets in an international 2020 match, skittling Afghanistan still in a 5-wicket victory in World Cup Group 1. Curran claimed his 4 wickets in 6 balls at the death after Mark Wood and Ben Stokes had taken 2 wickets apiece. Meanwhile, old rivals India and Pakistan are all set to face each other in today's Super 12 class of the T20 World Cup. Well, with this update, we come to the end of this English News Bulletin. But before we say goodbye, let's have a quick reminder of the major stories. Kakti are being celebrated today, offering worship and food to crows considered as messengers of society. Dhanvantari Day also being marked today. Xi Jinping handed a third term as CPC's leader in a break, with President Party's new central leadership also unveiled. Russia launches massive strikes targeting Ukraine's energy grid. Kiev says nearly 1.5 million households without electricity. And New Zealand stuns defending champion Australia in Super 12 of T20 World Cup, arch rivals India and Pakistan to clash in today's match. That's all we have in this edition of English News Bulletin. We shall see you again with next round of English Bulletin at 6 in the evening. Till then, have a great time ahead and do stay tuned with us for the latest news updates and other programs. Namaste.